Good morning, this is Dr. Fletcher with your Monday Motivation. Coming up this week, we have a program on healing your gut. So much research has come out in the past decade about our microbiome. In fact, there are over 100 trillion species of gut bacteria that we have within us, and what you feed them is critically important as to how they impact your health. We used to think that your microbiome just really controlled how your colon really functioned, but now our deeper understanding shows that the microbiome plays a role even in your brain health, your hormone regulation, your immune function, cardiometabolic function, your weight, just so many important things. So today we're going to talk a little bit about prebiotics. Many of you are well informed of probiotics, but prebiotics are what I like to think of as Miracle-Gro for your good bacteria. So keep this in mind with what you're eating. Unfortunately, 70% of what we eat in our American diet has relatively little impact on our gut microbiome. By the time it reaches your colon, most of those highly processed foods have been absorbed and have little nutritional value to feed your gut bacteria what they need to live and to thrive and do the important things that you need for your health. In fact, one of the very first prebiotics many of you had when you were an infant was breast milk. And what they've discovered in breast milk back in 1954 was human milk oligosaccharide. And this is really what we think of as liquid gold. And that is really the oligosaccharides in human breast milk are a form of prebiotics. So that's why infants have been conferred a better healthy gut microbiome just from mother's breast milk. Many other types of food compounds have been shown to be beneficial and function as prebiotics. And those would be things like fiber, soluble fiber. Other types of prebiotics would be polyphenols, which are the colorful parts of plants and vegetables that you may be eating. And one of the most important ones is called inulin, which is really a carbohydrate polymer that is very high in foods such as Jerusalem artichokes, leeks. I have a few examples here of some prebiotic foods. We'll have a lot more information about this in our talk, and I've attached a kind of an informational paper about pre and probiotic foods. But the important thing to remember is that including them in your diet is just so very important. You have got to feed those organisms which we are housing because they play such a critical role in your health and well-being. So look to incorporate some of these foods in your diet every day. And it can be simple as apples, but garlic, onions, leeks, even bananas are considered a prebiotic. So join us this week Wednesday. Stay tuned for some more information, and we hope to educate you a little bit more about prebiotics.